Hello. So I just wanted to make this video as a little document. Maybe it'll be interesting and whatever, insightful at some point. I'm in Guatemala right now. Dun, 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 dun. This is where I live. In Lecatilan. I'm gonna bleep that out maybe. I don't wanna. Don't come visit here. It's dangerous. Don't come here. Don't come to Guatemala. It's a bad place. So, anyways, I wanted to document this. I'm trying to figure this out. It could be the truth. I'm Michael, by the way, if you don't know me. I'm new on this thing. I am here in this hammock, and I believe that it is true that in basically exactly 1 month, I'll actually be going to visit North Carolina, the state of North Carolina in the United States. And I've not been there. I used to live there when I was a kid. I was raised there when I was living with my birth mother. And I don't know that I've been to North Carolina in maybe I I don't even want to say it. Is it 18 years? I think I was there 18 years ago. I think I haven't seen my mom in probably 10 years or something like that. We had a long past and history and challenging lives ourselves individually, and she was in prison a lot of my childhood, and so it just was like a long road for us to get basically back to this place that I always knew was coming. That I guess I'm like, am I sharing this with? Oh no, this is terrifying. But anyways, yeah, basically, I'm gonna see my mom in North Carolina for the first time in since she went to prison. All those freaking years ago, I think. It was like the saddest, most heart-wrenching, gut-wrenching stuff in my life, in some ways, and it sent both of us on our own really profound spiritual journeys of our own, like growth and learning and forgiveness and uh, boundaries and all the things that really none of us had, none of our family had. And I'm like terrified to see, like, wait, what if I didn't learn anything all these years and I go back and I'm just a hot wreck and they are too, and I feel disillusioned and whatever. There's all these doubts that come up. So I'm just sharing that. I just wanted to be honest with you guys and authentic, and like, I'm excited, I'm nervous. I think it's going to be really cool. I want to share some of it. I want some of it to be private. It's either going to be the coolest thing that ever happened in my life and rekindling this relationship with my mother that I knew always kind of was going to happen. Actually, the very first tattoo I ever got when I was 16 was this one on my hand. Oh, whoa. What the heck? Anyways, it says NC, North Carolina. And basically, I was living in California at the time, and it was right before I moved out of my parents' house, my dad and my stepmom's house. I was like, sayonara, wasn't working out for many reasons. And so I moved to Los Angeles all by myself and had this super gnarly, crazy existence and traveled all over the world and all these other things too, and I'm still doing it. And anyways, there was a lot of pain and a lot of suffering through all that for everyone, actually. But right before before I moved out, I got this tattoo in North Carolina, which really symbolized to me this kind of rootsy core values that I have and had that I was sort of like maybe knew I was gonna be tested in, because right after I literally moved to literally Hollywood, so like I moved to Hollywood and had all the temptations of everything for 10 years, and I was sober the whole time actually, so I was like literally like being tempted and tested every day, though, basically like on all these levels. And I was like, I needed this grounding reminder of like where I come from, like what values really were instilled in me in those primary development years that really formed my character of like. And I realized the more I grow up, it's like integrity and values that are like southern kind of North Carolina values, but of course I live this very kind of like whoa super open-minded life too. So I'm just learning how to be integrated person, and that's what I'm sharing. And part of that is vulnerability when I'm vulnerable, guys. Listen to my voice, like I'm fucking vulnerable. I'm putting this on the internet for you to see that I'm human. We're all humans. And you know what, frankly, what me and my mom have learned is that we're human, man. we got our shit and we can learn and grow and get better and get out of it. And I don't know, I feel inspired to share that. Like, whoa, how many people don't get to come back from this? And also, like, not only that, like, whoa, guys, remember, like, not only was, like, we had super lots of pain and trauma and bad shit. Oh, man, I don't even get into it right now, but we had a bad, messed up life for a long time. Like, literally Nightmare on Elm Street nightmare kind of shit for sometimes. And then, like, wait, but now, like, not to say that this is not to say this is everything, but it's something. It's like I have good health, I have good friends, I have people that love and support me. My relationships are on the uptick instead of the decline. I'm becoming more free every day in the world. Whoops, I hope I was not. Anyways, I'm getting more free, I'm getting more happy. So I think my life is going in the right direction. Not to brag, it's just simply like I'm trying to understand how to not suffer in the world. Like, man, life is painful, guys, for real, right? So like, and I've suffered a lot and I don't want to suffer anymore. And so like I need really, really high quality results. Otherwise, suffering is the result, right? So if I really want to get out of that, and we all want to get out of that, it's like I need that shit to actually work. And so I'm not trying to brag, I'm just saying like, whoa, guys, I think I caught on to a few things. And I hope it's useful for you, and I hope it's useful for like the healing of my own family and for everyone. And in this land that I live in, that I'm so grateful to have been living in for like the last year, essentially, in the center of the Mayan world, what the heck? I am in a different universe, and in a month's time I'm going to be in West Virginia as well as North Carolina. Like, what is life? I can't understand it. I don't need to understand it. I just need to keep living it. And so I'm grateful to share that with you guys. And I hope it's like, I hope it's healing. I want healing to exist in my life. And I hope that if it's useful for you guys or anyone, like, dude, wow, yes, I'm grateful to share it. And you know what? Me and my mom, like, we just been through the beater enough to be like, we can't bullshit each other, you know? Like, we really have a pretty cool dynamic through it all, actually. And so maybe you guys get to see that. Who knows? But I love you all. And I'm just going to live my beautiful life that I've been gifted with and blessed with, but also I've earned and picked up out of the fucking mud, guys. Man, it's possible. Even in here, I picked myself up in the Guatemala, guys. If you're in the United States, don't be telling me nothing. You got this, okay? We all got this. Like, it's not even that big of a deal. But we got a lot of stuff in the way sometimes, like trauma and pain, and I'm just trying to show you what healing looks like. I don't know. What else do I got to show you? That's what I'm on. Love you guys. Peace out. Much love.